Hey everyone, YouTubers and Facebook friends, this is Andy's free guitar charts video lesson. I'm going to be working towards charts 64 and 65, where we're going to wrap up Half Diminished. We've been doing that all week really, but this time I think we've pretty much summed it up with a couple of substitutions, and substitutions are important, but this isn't pattern substitutions. It's substituting chords that sound similar. So if I have a C, just a regular C major chord, down to the B half diminished, okay, that B half diminished shares a lot of notes with not only the G7 but the D minor. So the D minor Dorian, we're going to do a D minor Dorian substitution and a G7 substitution, and they're both in the same mode of C. First, I have a couple of errors that I had fixed from previous charts. When we look at the modal scale, okay, alright, the major is root, third, fifth, okay, and there's a major third in between the root and the third. Alright, and a guitar, alright, if you start over here at the way up here on my C here, it's okay, root and the major third, and then a minor third to the fifth. The minor third goes down a whole step or 2 frets, you know, and then we start the Dorian, which is now we're going to a minor mode, so it's minor third, alright, and then this should be a major third. I made a mistake. Oh, it is, no, that's a major third. I thought it was wrong. So it goes a minor third, then a major third, like that. So a major third is usually just, you know, one string up and 1 fret down. Alright, in guitar things are backwards, so you're going down a little bit, it goes up, kind of thing, because when you go up to the next string, you're going up a full 4th. Alright, so to go up a third, you go away from, you know, down the neck. I consider that down the neck, because usually you're going down in string tone. The Phrygian minor, the third, same intervals as the Dorian. Okay, so actually that was a 6th, but it would be okay. So we got something like if you started from the 2nd string, it almost get the same thing. Okay, that's a minor third and a major third. Alright, then the 7 would be the 4th note you would play there. Now the 7th of the Phrygian would be like the D, so it would be alright, 7th chords, I might do a little study on them. We got involved with the 7, you know, sometimes I'll just put them down. Oh, let's do the 7s, you know, instead of, you like, they're, you know, the only 7 we're really using is the Mixolydian 7th, because it's part of the scale. It's part of the major scale. F is part of the C scale in the key of E. Okay, when you get to the 5th of E, which is B, A is the 7th of B, and it's also the fourth of E, so it's part of the E scale. So then we do the Lydian minor and the Lydian major, rather, which is the fourth. It's got the strange augmented, the augmented fourth. So instead of from C, the Lydian minor goes, and really there's almost a connection between the half diminished, because the Lydian augmented fourth is the seventh, which is, you know, kind of related to the half diminished. So if you do, you know, but there's, if we have to substitute more or change more than 2 notes, that's not a good change. What I'm using today is for us to use the Dorian. Alright, and then all we have to do is add the seventh to get the half diminished. And with the Mixolydian, okay, when you do the seventh chord, the Mixolydian seventh, okay, in the key of E, it would be B7. When you use that chord and you want to make it into a half diminished, okay, with the Dorian, all you have to do is, like I say, like I played, add the seventh, okay, and with the G7, okay, playing a G7 like that, which is the only one we're going to be dealing with, that seventh note. And in guitar, we usually play something and then drop to the seventh. Have you done that? Your whole guitar playing life was, you know, say we got an A here, you want to go to the 7. So you're usually replacing the the root with the 7th, but you've got other roots that you might be playing, hopefully are being played, like down here. So you've got your bass note down there, and then you can bring your finger up to hit the 7th. Alright, so when we do that A7 here, to make that A7 into a half diminished, there's a couple of note changes that you can do. You can raise the root. Oh no, that would be for the other. We'll get to that. Okay, that's what we're going to get to in the rest of the end of the lesson here. But how to build these things? The Mixolydian major, it's a major, so it's a major and a minor third, just like the Ionian major and a minor third there. It's just that we're going to hit that 7th. Okay. I don't know why it says 2 there. Okay, and the Aeolian is another minor, so any minor triad, and this is important for today. It's going to come down to substituting any minor triad numbers into a major triad pattern. That's a first for us. We haven't done that. We've substituted patterns into patterns, but I'll get to that. We'll get to it. And then the half diminished is actually 2 minors in a row. Alright, so that's why I made a correction to that this particular chart here, and I have another chart that I made a correction to, so let's go. It was just an oversight, but draw your attention to this chart right here in the grouping of this is the long capo open pattern stack. Okay, it's also there for this substitution here, but we're not going to talk about that right now.